And what do these new engineering grads actually do on a day-to-day basis? Like, can you give me a little bit of a day in the life walkthrough of what their day might look like once they start out?
Across Downer, we have the capacity to design, build, and maintain a city from the ground up. We're a very large contracting business around New Zealand and across Australia and the Pacific as well. Every one of our graduates have different experiences throughout their program. Our program is very a la carte in comparison to some other programs that may have set rotations or areas that they need to move into. Our program is much more based on your interests. We know kind of what opportunities exist, and as contractors, those change regularly, but it's more about giving you exposure to different pieces of the business through a rotation program that allows you to see the most of what we can offer and try to develop you in a way of where your interests lie. To go now to your question about what a day in the life looks like, for the majority of our graduates, we look to try to put them in site-based roles, kind of shadowing site engineers, working in that real hands-on practical classroom that is contract engineering. You would typically start pretty early in the morning, usually 6:37 would be a pretty regular time to kind of be ready to go. You'd be doing some sort of a toolbox or a pre-start meeting or something where you would be going over your job starts, you'd be going over your crew briefing plans, you'd be going over your health and safety for the day, and most of that would be prepared by the graduates. You would be doing a lot of that sort of documentation to get everything ready for the day, and site engineers are looking over the day-to-day operations on site, and they are the engineer on site. So there's a lot of communication between them and the project team. There will be time where you'll be out on site working with crews, and I think that's one of the joys about contract engineering is that you are communicating with people from all different levels, backgrounds, knowledge sets, and being able to communicate effectively to all of those different parties is a really exciting part of the job. And that's really what we throw our graduates into. It's a practical classroom. It's hands-on, it's physical. If you like being outside, it's a really great place to bite your teeth as a young engineer.